When Shu Kai looked into the camera and whispered, "She's mine," the entire internet froze. Was it a joke, or the boldest love confession in Chinese entertainment history? It all started with a single sentence. 2 words that would change everything. "She's mine." Those words, spoken by Shu Kai at a private event, sent shockwaves through every corner of social media. For months, fans had speculated about his connection with actress Tan Songyun, but no one expected this. As cameras flashed and reporters crowded around, Shu Kai smiled softly, unbothered by the noise. Someone in the audience shouted the question everyone had been dying to ask. "What about Tan Songyun? Are you two dating?" Everyone braced for the usual response, a laugh, a shrug, maybe a polite denial. But instead, Shu Kai's eyes gleamed. He paused, and with a calm, confident tone that carried both warmth and certainty, he said, "She's mine." In that instant, the world went silent, then exploded. Fans screamed, cameras shook, and within minutes, the clip went viral, spreading across every platform in China, Korea, and beyond. The reactions were instant and emotional. Did he just confess? He said she's mine. It's real. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Across Weibo, Twitter, and TikTok, hashtags like #ShuKaiConfession and #TanSongyun dominated global trends. The entertainment world had seen dramatic love stories before, but nothing like this. Because for years, Shu Kai and Tan Songyun had been the pair fans couldn't stop shipping. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, but their off-screen connection felt undeniably real. Now, one simple phrase had turned speculation into chaos. Was this Shu Kai's way of confirming his feelings? Or just playful banter taken too seriously? The answer wasn't clear. But one thing was certain. The mystery had just begun. Long before this viral confession, fans had been piecing together the puzzle of Shu Kai and Tan Songyun's relationship. It began on set, when they worked together on a hit drama that captured hearts across Asia. From the very first scene, audiences noticed something special. The way Shu Kai's gaze lingered on her a little too long. The way Tan Songyun's laughter sounded softer when it was him making her smile. Their chemistry wasn't just acting, it felt alive. And fans felt it too. Behind the scenes, leaked clips showed Shu Kai shielding Tan Songyun from bright lights, adjusting her coat, or making sure she had water between takes. Small gestures. Quiet moments. But to the fandom, they meant everything. Comments flooded the internet. "He looks at her like she's the only one in the room. This isn't acting anymore." But when asked directly, both stars always gave the same calm answer. "We're just good friends." Still, that didn't stop the rumors. They were spotted at similar cafes during off days, attending events at the same time, though coincidentally. And once, fans noticed matching bracelets, simple, silver, identical. It all felt too perfect to be an accident. And yet, despite the endless speculation, Shu Kai and Tan Songyun remained silent. That silence only fueled curiosity more. Then came the private event, and the sentence that would break that silence forever. "She's mine." Those 2 words carried the weight of years of unspoken affection, of subtle glances and hidden smiles. They weren't rehearsed. They weren't part of a PR plan. It was raw emotion slipping through the cracks of celebrity composure. And fans, oh, fans felt it. When Shu Kai said "she's mine," the video spread faster than wildfire. Every news outlet picked it up within the hour. Headlines screamed, "Shu Kai claims Tan Songyun. A real-life romance. She's mine," the words that melted the internet. Within 24 hours, the clip had been viewed millions of times. Fans analyzed every frame. The sparkle in his eyes. The timing of his smile. The quiet confidence in his voice. Then something else happened, something that only made the story bigger. Minutes after the clip went viral, Tan Songyun liked a social media post that read, "Love is when you stop hiding." Coincidence? Or the most subtle confirmation ever? That single interaction sent the fandom into overdrive. KaiSong, the fan name for their pairing, trended globally. Fan edits, slow-motion videos, and romantic compilations flooded the internet. And just when people thought it couldn't get more romantic, fans dug up an old interview where Tan Songyun had described her ideal type. "Someone tall, kind, with a calm sense of humor, someone who makes me feel safe." Every fan screamed the same thing. She was describing Shu Kai all along. Meanwhile, industry insiders began to whisper, One anonymous staff member claimed, "Everyone in the industry already knows. Shu Kai is protective of her. Always has been." That statement turned everything upside down. Maybe, just maybe, this wasn't a rumor anymore. And yet, neither Shu Kai nor Tan Songyun released an official clarification. They didn't deny. They didn't confirm. They simply let the silence speak for them. "She's mine" became more than just a line. It became a declaration, a symbol, a heartbeat shared between two souls who were never brave enough to admit it before. But the story didn't end there. Days after the confession, new rumors began swirling, rumors that made fans' hearts race even faster. Several witnesses claimed they saw Tan Songyun entering a private restaurant in Beijing. On the same evening, Shu Kai's mother was spotted there. Dinner? Coincidence? Or something more intimate? Fans immediately filled comment sections with excitement. Is this a family meeting? Are they already that serious? Could this be the beginning of forever? No one knows for sure, but the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Because at that moment, Shu Kai's words, "She's mine," suddenly sounded less like a playful remark and more like a promise. Industry insiders described Shu Kai as deeply loyal, the kind of man who protects what he loves without saying much. If that's true, then his declaration might not just be romantic. It could be the quiet unveiling of a relationship that's already been cherished privately for years. Some fans believe this was the soft launch of their love story, a gentle, intentional way to bring their relationship into the light without saying too much. Others think a bigger announcement might be coming soon. Perhaps a joint appearance. Or even a new drama together. Because if they reunite on screen now, after everything that's happened, it wouldn't just be acting. It would be real. And the audience would feel every heartbeat. Today, the world is still holding its breath. Neither Shu Kai nor Tan Songyun has issued a statement. But maybe they don't need to. Because sometimes, love doesn't require press releases. It speaks in glances, in timing, in words like "she's mine." Fans are still replaying that clip, still writing letters, still crying happy tears in comment sections. They know what they saw wasn't a PR stunt. It was emotion, raw and real, breaking through the boundaries of fame. And whether it was a slip of the tongue or a deliberate confession, one thing remains clear. Shu Kai and Tan Songyun share something powerful, something that can't be denied anymore. As the lights fade and the world keeps guessing, one truth lingers in the air. The chemistry you can't fake. The connection you can't hide. The love you can't deny. So what happens next? Will they appear together again? Will they post that long-awaited photo? Or maybe, just maybe, the next time Shu Kai says she's mine, he'll be standing beside her, hand in hand, ready to let the world see what love truly looks like. Until then, fans will wait. Because once love has spoken, silence is just another way to say yes.